What's up, everybody? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Be on the plate. I'm your host, Mo, and no, this is not your average food channel. This is food for thought. First of all, I want to shout out myself for constantly recreating myself, reinventing myself, and stepping out of my comfort zone and thinking like an atom, the molecule atom. Why compare myself to an atom? Because I constantly recreate myself, I energize myself, I promote myself, build myself. I don't seek validation from people. I don't wait for somebody to pull me up. I don't wait for anybody or anyone to motivate me or inspire me to do better, to continue to grow, and to continue to progress. So shout out to myself, first and foremost. Secondly, I want to shout out to myself again. For those of you who know, I have an e-commerce store. It's called Essential Teas and Some on Shopify. The link will be in the description below. This is one of the t-shirts that I designed. It's just a reaffirmation for a lot of people, as I've mentioned in my previous videos. A reaffirmation for people, something to look at, something to be reminded that all lives are essential. You are essential no matter what your walk of life was, where you're at now. Everyone is relevant in this world. Everybody plays a part. Everybody plays a role. You can't have yin without yang. You can't have positive without negative. You can't have up without down or right without left. So all lives are essential. Everything falls under the umbrella of life. The way that things are in today's times are the way that they're supposed to be. And that's how it is. So shout out to myself for putting that together. And as I mentioned before, 10% of the proceeds go to people that were affected by COVID-19. So be sure to support that. It's appreciated. Shout out to my subscribers, those of you who have continuously supported my channel since day one. It's been a slow grind, but I'm very confident. There's nothing that I haven't aspired to do in life yet, that I failed at it, that I haven't succeeded in it. Of course, as a man, you need to know your limitations. You got to know what you can and can't do, because certainly certain things are out of my grasp. I'm never going to be president. I'm never going to be vice president. Well, here it is. Kanye West might be. Who knows? But everything I've done within the realm of reason, within my capabilities, I've been successful. And so I want to pat myself on the back for being persistent, being diligent, for always staying on top, for always staying sharp, for never letting my guards down, and just keeping it official. And speaking of official, and I'm not talking about cop officials, I'm talking about somebody that's official. So I came across this guy's channel. His name is Tiago Billy, and hopefully I'm pronouncing his name right. And if I did it, my bad, bro. But this individual right here, He's been doing YouTube longer than I have, and this brother right there is on the roll. And why I'm shouting this brother out is not, as you guys know, I do my own thing. I'm in my own lane. You know, I really don't. Yes, definitely, I'm open to accept constructive criticism, but I don't get into that other fucking nonsense that people be talking about and people be bashing each other about, which is something that I'm going to touch on a little later in this dialogue right here. But Tiago Billy has been an individual who has consistently hit me up, consistently did his thing on his channel. He is an intelligent man. He is, you know, he's a vibrant individual. I'm feeling his energy, no homo. The dude, I'm pretty sure if we would have bumped heads in the street, we would have got along like super well. I believe possibly we're in the same age bracket, and we in the same, you know, we come from the same culture. So that's somebody that I'm really identifying with. So I wanted to say that if you guys haven't checked out his channel, Tiago Billy, make sure you check out his channel. Hit that like button, subscribe to his channel. He's a very informative individual. He has a lot to say, and his information is valid, it's accurate. So definitely check that out. And also be sure to share, like, and subscribe my videos. Let's get these subscribers up. Let's get these viewers up. And definitely don't forget to shoot me with a comment. Definitely I'm going to address every comment as first come, first serve. And if I'm a little delayed in response, trust that I'm definitely gonna get back to you and respond. So now this is not gonna be a prolonged video at all. I'm gonna keep it short and I'm gonna keep it sweet. Let me start by saying this. Truth is unrefutable. Facts are unrefutable. They're unquestionable. It is what it is. It's concrete. So you can't negate that. You can't turn a blind eye to that. So I'm going to go out on a limb with this one because there's something that has been sort of bothering me. But then again, I don't take it personal because I don't know exactly how the dynamics of YouTube go. But in no way am my intention is geared towards stepping on anybody's toes or trying to how would I say shit on somebody's character or interfere with anybody's doing on YouTube or any platform or in life. I don't interfere with nobody's grind, nobody's money, nothing, because I don't accept it. If it happens to me, I don't tolerate it, and that's something that needs to be dealt with. However, there's something that I want to say, especially to these individuals, and why these individuals is because the things that they're very intelligent people, very articulate people, very informative people that have a huge impact on YouTube, have a huge following. However, what I'm not getting, and like I said before, I don't really understand the dynamics on how YouTube is, but I think I could speak to these individuals and develop an understanding, and maybe they can understand a little bit what's happening. Now, let me say this. I'm new to the YouTube platform. It's only been several months. I'm fine with it. It's been a learning curve. I've learned how to do it all. I film my own. I edit my own. I put everything together from A to Z. I learned it. I do it all on my own. Kudos to me, right? I try to incorporate as much creativity as I can in my videos to sustain my audience and to keep it interesting and of course provide some pleasure to my viewing audience. And I hope I've been doing a good job. And if there's something that I've been failing to do, please hit me with a comment, and I'll try to tweak it because it's not perfect. It's not exactly where I want it to be at the moment. But it's gonna get better with time, and I appreciate your patience. But slowly but surely, little by little, things will get better, and I'll perfect my craft as I do always. So these brothers that I'm about to mention, and there are much more of them. There are many more of them. Why I'm mentioning them is because we're in the same culture and we're in the same age bracket, and I think our premise is all the same. However, I think that it becomes counterintuitive when these individuals start bashing themselves, talking about each other's families, talking about each other's kids, really violating themselves, violating each other. Now, I'm no peace negotiator. You know, they do what they do, and that's what they do. And the thing is, I don't know if they do that for views, to attract more views, or make things interesting on the platform, spice things up, or these people have a general or a real sincere hatred or dislike for each other. And so I'm gonna say this, if that is the case, especially like I said, we're all in the same age bracket, you brothers are really disrespecting each other. You know, so a lot of times when it's like this guy, right? Just for an example, if you have a guy, you know, who he's a stand-up guy, he's a pillar in his community, but he commits one crime, everything he did positive is out the window. Now he's known for being a fucking criminal, right? So this is what's transpiring. And what these people, I think, that are failing to realize is that you guys are super intelligent. You guys are crafty. You guys are sharp, you know. Of course, there's some information that's questionable, but it's not about the information. It's not about, everybody's not going to agree with what everybody says. You understand? However, but when you get to the point of disrespecting each other and calling each other names and like, how would you say it? You get into the character defamation, and that's another level. Again, I don't know if that's what y'all do for YouTube, but that looks crazy. That looks crazy. And I've seen in some of the videos of these individuals, the French Dose, the Hazan Campbell, the Sonetta, as I'm understanding this YouTube process, you lose viewers, you gain viewers. But I've mentioned one of them say that somebody's losing viewers because of the things that they're saying and the disrespectful things that are being put out there. Granted, people are going to say what they want to say and express how they want to express. But you know what? Again, it's counterintuitive when you're trying to uplift the culture, you're trying to inject positivity into the culture, when you're trying to restore order, when you're trying to build a people, and then this occurs. That's foul play. That's some other shit. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we're all in that same sort of age bracket. So why isn't that these individuals, they can't come to a round table? I'm talking about, leave the fucking YouTube thing aside. Leave the YouTube aside. Leave the comments that are geared towards mass appeal and views or likes. Leave all that shit aside. Unless all of this that's transpiring, all of this disrespect is for entertainment purpose. And you guys are really cool in the outer net, in the real world. So and then that leads to another question. Is it just is that the case? And if somebody knows, can you please put me on, let me know, so that I know how to perceive, this sort of arrangement. Because it looks crazy. It looks crazy. It looks crazy. It's inexplicable how you could be trying to cultivate a people, and then on the flip side of the coin, you're engaging in the same tactics, in the same the same way of operation that you talk about. So it becomes a little hypocritical. And in no way am I trying to bash anybody. Am I trying to knock anybody's hustle or anything like that? I'm exposed to it like hundreds of thousands of people are exposed to this. I review comments on everybody's page. I subscribe to people that I like when they say something that I like or not, and I remove myself and whatever, because I'm not getting into that. I'm not into that bickering with people and calling people names and all of that. I'm old school like y'all old school. If y'all really got problems with each other like that, if it's to that degree where y'all fucking disrespecting each other's wives, you know what I'm saying, y'all children and shit like that, like that's some real shit. And I don't know if this is the new real, which I can't identify it if it is, but if this is the new real where niggas is like internet beefing type dudes and stuff like that, that's some shit that I'll never get into. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some things that are not meant to be said on a platform or any platform. There's a lot of things that shouldn't be said, period. But definitely, that shit needs to be addressed. And I'm no peace negotiator. Y'all do what y'all want to do, how y'all want to do it. I'm going to stay out of it. But this is my message to y'all brothers. And I'm actually devoting the time out to put this out there, not for views, not for likes, not for monetary gain, because I gain nothing from it. For me, this is therapeutic. For me, this is what my platform is designed for. To bring awareness, bring consciousness, bring realness back. In one of my videos, which I did some time ago, it was called Internet versus Outernet. Internet being the internet and social media, social misery, and the outernet, which is the real world. And it seems like either the two has infused or the internet has become the new norm, the new way of society and socializing. So these are the people that we will call like internet gangsters or internet this or that or a third. But, the premise to everything, and I'm going to put this in a nutshell, and whether you guys see my video or not, respect to all of you. I respect all of you's craft. This is just food for thought. This is what I do. In no way, shape, or form, this is intended to step on anybody's toes, because I'm not accepting nobody to step on my toes, But y'all brothers are intelligent individuals, but y'all need to get it together. Cause y'all looking crazy when y'all going out on a limb, when y'all going to that extent to get at each other's throat via social media. There's a lot of destroying going on amongst you brothers, a lot of destroying. but y'all ain't building. And that's what we supposed to be doing, is building. And I'm going to leave it on that note. Again, shout out to Taego Billy. Make sure you check his channel out. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe to mine. His as well. He's an awesome individual. Much love to you, Tiago. Keep it positive. Be safe. Make sure you check out the merch. I sent you teas and some. The link is going to be in the description below. Peace.